Hey everybody, this is Starjump. I'm doing an audio check. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Appreciate it. Just ping me in chat. Let me know if I'm 5x5 and then we'll get going. All right, thank you, VG. Give me just a second, everybody, and we will be back and live. All right. Hey everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Starjump Shipyard. We don't have our logo up, but we need our logo up. There we go. Logo activated. How's everybody in chat doing? Hope everyone is well. VG says Fleetviewer Golem looks great. That's awesome because we're going to talk about Fleetviewer a little bit today, and I got a fuzzy that's okay. There we go. VMXCO in chat. Salute to you, VM. I hope you are well. First things first, everybody. How is everyone's day today? Are you having a lovely Tuesday? It is a big day, an important day. We're going to go over why very shortly. But hopefully everyone is having a great day today. Bingo says made cinnamon rolls for breakfast. Doing good. That does sound like a great start to the day. Real quick, everybody. You are watching Starjump Shipyard. This is my weekly ship focused Star Citizen show. We're going to talk for, an hour and a half to 2 hours max. It's a shorter show, shorter stream. Those of you that follow me regularly, watch my content regularly, know I don't do really long streams. But what I do is try to focus a good conversation down to about 2 hours, and we'll have a good time. Now, today we're going to talk about a few big topics. I have a big front of show announcement that we're going to get to in just a second. I did want to alert everyone because I am blasting this out to a few places. Is if this is the first time you're watching a Starjump or Starjump Grim stream at all, if you're on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and do the thumbs up. Watch the other content, all that good stuff. All right. Let's talk about the big news today. The big news today. Okay. And that is going to be, let me switch over here. No, not that. We're talking this. St. Jude Play Live is now starting for Starjump, aka Starjump Guardians, which is our charity initiative that is starting today. As you see here right above my head, it will be running from April 1st to May 31st. We have over 16 raffle prizes. We're going to go through a lot of what that is. You've probably heard us talk about them and kind of tease them the last month or so. All you have to do to donate, and we're going to be asking for your donations from now until let's see, the link in Stream Elements isn't linking. Okay, let's check that now. That's yep, it's something must have changed. We're going to fix that right now. Stand by. Thank you. Thank you. This is our inaugural stream, so we're going to have a few issues, everybody. Bear with me. Bear with me. That is a timer. Let me go to our campaign link here. Bear with me. Thank you very much. We're going to fix that right now. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Stand by. Oh, that is just the, I got to activate the donate one, which is this here. If you're on Twitch, of course, this should work. Bear with me. Okay, and I'm going to turn the other ones off for the moment until I get those worked out. I'll go over those with Ender tonight. But there we go. Let me do one more thing here. Bear with me. Okay, kaboom. There we go. That should have fixed it. We'll see if that works. Okay. We'll see if that works. But I do have a weird, bear with me, everybody. Working at a few things. Let's see. Why is that doing that? That is so weird. I think this will fix it. Okay, save. Let me go to my timers. Bear with me again. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, we'll see how that works. Thank you, Bingo. Appreciate it. Okay, why is Stream Elements saying to tip? That's interesting. I have to turn that chat bot off. Just a second, everybody. Thank you for hanging on. Why is there a... I'll have to look at that. That's weird. Okay. Hopefully the donate thing works now. Yeah, okay. And then we also have the QR code, obviously, which you can scan on your phone if you prefer to do it on your phone. But we have a lot of great prizes. We have 3 that are running right now. When you scan the QR code or you go to the donate link, I'm going to try it one more time, folks. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, I think that link should work. It still doesn't work. Why is that not working? Okay, I got to fix this. Why is that not working? Bear with me, everybody. Huh, it's working for me when I click on... I'm trying to figure out why this link isn't working. It doesn't... When I click on it in the chat, it just takes to the general Tiltify page, but won't... Oh, you know what? I don't have the full link in there. Okay, everyone, hold on a minute. Something is wrong here with this donate link. It's the short link that's not working. Something is weird. Hold on a minute, everybody. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Hold on a minute. It's still not working. When you click on it in the chat, it's not working, which is weird. It's like it doesn't work for embeds. You all are the guinea pigs right now, by the way. That is weird. The QR code using the camera is also bugged. Okay, so what we're going to do for now is turn that off until I can get that sorted. Something is not working correctly. The link, you know what's weird is the link works when I just copy the straight link. Hold on a minute. You're doing this live, people. You are our first group. All right, we're going to try this. We're trying something. Okay, we're going to try this one here. Let's see. Okay, there you go. That link works. Everybody. You can go to that link right there. That link works. We had a bunch of links get thrown around today, and I think there was some confusion. So anyway, there you go. Okay, hold on a minute. All right, so let me get a few things worked out here. So we're gonna talk about St. Jude. We're gonna get all that worked out. This is our first stream, so we got to get it all ironed out. But that link should work. I'll keep posting that link. Also, we're going to talk about some additions made to Fleetviewer today, which I think you'll all be really excited about. We're going to go over a few other things related to April Fool's Day and with CIG, and we're going to talk about a few things related to the referral program and whatnot. So Thanks for bearing with us. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna pin that. Stand by, everybody. Stand by. I'm gonna pin that now. Hold on one. I'm going to pin this as we speak. Okay. I have pinned the donation link to the top of the YouTube chat, by the way, so you can go there and donate. That is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat, and on Twitch, I will exclamation donate will allow me to pull it up. So there we go. Exclamation donate will bring it up in Twitch, so I'll be able to bring that up. I'm a little concerned why the QR codes are not working, because the QR codes are updated, so something is not right there. All right, let's switch over to chat real quick here. I think Ender may be in chat. There's Ender.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. So our QR codes are not working for some reason.
So I hear the QR code's not working, correct?
Apparently not, yeah.
Interesting. I will look into it. It should be.
I'm about to try it myself, and I'll be able to confirm to you if it's not working.
Yeah.
I tested it earlier. And it was working though. So if it's not working now, something maybe got janked. Okay, testing now, and it does not work. No, I think changing the name broke everything. So.
I can real quick.
I won't be able to update it for this stream because it requires me to go into Photoshop and all that. So.
Yeah, I can get a new one made. I will download the new one. I guess changing the name changes the QR, which is interesting because it doesn't change the donate link.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't expect it to change the QR, so apologies for that. I should have just given you a new QR.
All good. Part of the learning process. But okay, there we go. But either way, we have the link now.
Day one. It's day one, and I apologize, guys. I had my boss in town, and was not expecting any of this. So.
It's just real life. That's okay. We'll work with it.
Life finds a way.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you all for hanging out. Grim, thank you for joining. The video goes live in literally 15 minutes. I don't know if you.
That's right. The teaser. Yes, we can watch the teaser. We're going to watch the teaser right on the stream.
Cool. Yeah. I will be in the chat. I'm kind of nervous and excited about it. Hope you guys enjoy the teaser. And later today, we forgot to set up the second one, but I will set it up today. So there's the other video to go live this afternoon. But tonight, the other video goes live.
Yep.
Or did we? Did we set up the talking head?
We haven't yet. We haven't, but we will.
I will set that up, and we'll get that going. Yep. The sound alerts. Go ahead and add the sound alert if you're able to, Grip, to your OBS now. It'll automatically do it, and your donations will start immediately, and the thank yous will start. It's automatic. I sent you the link to that.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to get that plugged in here shortly. Cool. Anything else before I launch into topics?
No, I'm going to get out of this chat. You do your thing. I'm driving home from breakfast with the boss, and I'm also trying to just get my head in the game. Guys, tonight I do D&D. Anybody that wants to join, please, for the love of God, do. I would love to have some viewers and not be alone. So, yeah. I'll be streaming tonight. So come hang out.
Cool. Sounds good. Have a good one. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started on a few things. Bear with me. I am adding an alert right now in We'll hopefully see if this works here. We get the St. Jude alert. We're going to pop it right up there. Again, thanks everybody for bearing with us again. This is complicated stuff. Yes, Recon 03. The reason the QR code doesn't work is because we unfortunately changed the name of the campaign. Ender didn't put Starjump in there, and I wanted to make sure Starjump was in there so that we avoid any confusion. But when we changed the name, it screwed up the QR code, which is really silly. Tiltify, you should fix that, because destroying the QR code because the campaign name changed is weird, because the campaign name is just tied to the actual web page. It has nothing to do technically. The QR code should just be the link. So anyway. All right, everybody. Sounds like we've already got some money coming in, so that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Let's talk about, real quick, as we're waiting for the Starjump Academy teaser that will be going live in 12 minutes, let's talk a little bit about what is on offer. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring some of that up right now. I'm going to bring this up. Let's go ahead and swing over to it. We're talking about St. Jude Play Live, April 1st through May 31st, so it starts today. When you go to the Tiltify link that is either pinned to the top of the YouTube page or that is right here in Twitch chat, you can select one of 3 raffles that are currently going on. The first one is for an Elgato Stream Deck with a Star Citizen Icon City icon pack that is donated by James from Icon City. That will be given away this Saturday on Ender's Stream, but you can go ahead and enter the raffle for that now. I believe it calls, there's a $15 minimum to get in on that ticket. We're also giving away a Misk Fortune salvage ship with the Sunspot paint and LTI. That is also a $15 buy-in. You will be able to, they're going to give that one away on Saturday as well on Ender's Stream, so you definitely want to be there for Saturday. You don't have to be on the stream, though, to win, because your donation gets you the ticket. And then last but not least, for the current slate of raffles, there is an RSI Polaris. There's a minimum $100 donation to get a ticket for that. But once you do, at the end of April, so April 31st? April 30th. April 30th, we'll be giving away the Polaris. So whoever's bought a Polaris ticket from now to April 30th, you'll be in the drawing for that $100 to get minimum to get your ticket for the RSI Polaris. Again, you can choose one of those when you go to that donation link. Really cool, and that's just the start. We're going to have a 600i, a second Polaris in May. We're going to have a Carrack. We have multiple Misk Fortunes, Super Hornet, multiple starter packs, Nomad starter pack, Cutter starter pack, Drake Buccaneer, Amble Hawk, Amble Hurricane, Aegis Gladius Valiant, and Starjump Challenge coins. Okay, Starjump Challenge coins, really cool. Also going to be doing in May, we'll be doing some Starjump liveries as well. Okay, this is our first day. Bear with us today as we get going here. I'll keep posting those links. Sorry I don't have the QR code up, everyone. I was going to have the QR codes all hovering during the stream, but we'll fix that up for later. Hold on a sec. She's outside getting stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over now. We're going to talk a little bit. So I've got a couple things here. We're waiting on the Starjump Academy teaser. This is our new channel, Starjump Academy. You're going to want to make sure you go to Starjump Academy and follow that channel. Subscribe to it like you would Starjump. This is our second channel. This channel is going to be dedicated to, stuff for new players, so guides, all that kind of stuff, and just kind of a good one-stop shop for anyone new to the game. We're going to be going kind of Star Citizen 101 with this stuff: how to get to your hangar, how to turn your ship on, how to salvage, how to mine, how to run some cargo, how to call up ATC, how to use the map. Any and all those sort of things that sometimes we take for granted, we're going to be covering over on Starjump Academy. So you'll want to, especially if you have new people coming to game, you'll want to point them this direction. Ender has been producing this stuff. We have a teaser that will play today, and then a bunch of content lined up for days after. Okay. let's see here. What else? While we got about 8 minutes till that premiere, we'll watch it together. It's only about a minute long, so not too long. But then we'll talk some more about it. I also wanted to point out real quick our good friends. I know VMXEO is in chat, but our good friends over at JR Design and Fabrication are doing their Saber Raven. It is now for sale. I think you can get it. So their sale is now live. So you'll want to go over there and try to snag one. This is for the Saber Raven. I know they've been working hard on it. VMXEO, I know, is in chat. If he wants to say anything cool about it, feel free. This is, let me go ahead. You know what? I'm going to post the link in chat right here. There you go, everyone. Go over there if you're interested in that as well. They just released that, though. Pretty exciting. Very cool. All right. Real quick here. How long do we have on Academy? We've got about 6 minutes. We are going to go into the Fleetviewer changes. We're going to go into that right after the teaser, real quick, everybody. Does anyone have any questions about the St. Jude Play Live initiative? VMXEO says, just posted some of the artwork Haskaha and I did for the kit socials too. Okay, cool. Let's go to that and let's look for Josh here. Look for our good friend Josh Jur. This is some of the artwork that Haskaha and VMXEO created for the Saber Raven kit. Let's take a look. Damn, that does look good. VM, nice job on that. Really nice. That's a winner. That one's incredible. A little bit of compositing action there. I dig it. It does make you want a Saber Raven. It's too bad I can't get one. The actual in-game ship. That's really cool. I always love when the ship is parked on like a deck or something. That looks like it's inside the Idris. Am I right? Possibly inside the Idris. And then last but not least, very cool, parked on the hangar. Again, that player character or that character kind of walking towards their ship, cockpits open, kind of inviting you in. Obviously, really, really cool. There you go, everybody. The legendary Josh Durr, part of the JRDF team and the StarFab team, working hard on art and stuff for that. So again, go check them out. Really exciting what they're doing over there. They obviously do good work. And then, of course, JRDF goes hard on the, VMXEO and the StarFab team. Currently updating, going hard on the update for StarFab. StarFab, as you know, drives a lot of our ships in Fleetviewer. Probably about half, I think, is what we come to VM. It's probably a little bit more than half now, especially after we update the huge list of ships that needs updated. But StarFab is a big part of how Fleetviewer came out when it did. Had StarFab not been a thing, it would have required a lot more effort to get Fleetviewer out, because everything would have had to been done by hand. So, all right, we're going to go a little bit more in depth to this. We got 4 minutes till the teaser premieres, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Starjump Fleetviewer and some of the changes that just landed for Starjump Fleetviewer. So if you go to Starjump Fleetviewer, this isn't a massive change, but it's an important change, okay? So if I go to ship and I add a ship, let's do something with some crew, like the Carrick, right? If I go to Carrick, it's going to come up like it normally does, okay? But this time, if you click on it, you're going to see additional options down here, okay? You can still choose, your fonts and stuff on the main title here. And it's going to default come up just how it used to, Carrick and the length, okay? But this time you have some additional options down here, starting with these icons: length, manufacturer, role and stat. I realize that my icon city thing is covering that up. Stand by. Manufacturer, crew, and SCU size. So you're now going to be able to toggle these things on and off. As you can see here, they're popping on. So you can toggle them on. And the cool thing is once you've set your main title, so if I set everything to large, which it currently is, then I can then set the subtext size down, right? You can see there, I can set it to whatever I want, and I can set its font as well. So I can actually have it in a different font if I want. Now, there may be more features we want to add to this at a later date, like the ability to color code these different than the main title. Currently, they all share the same color code, but bear with us. We have to kind of get there. But this did it? Am I able to? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Okay. Right now they share the same color space, but you can move them around how you used to. And again, you can click on these. You can take certain ones away if you don't want to. You can still go into your main label and type in here. So type whatever you want. You can still get that in here. So the label's still customizable, but we wanted to be able to add some additional icon or some additional information through icons and through a few controls down here. Again, based off people's feedback, we may make some additional changes. There are some other things that will come into play. So like right now, when you click on it, you can adjust alignment, by the way. You can see that. You can adjust alignment, but this is just the first implementation. We're going to need to do a little bit more, so bear with us. We have some other ideas, but we wanted to still make it simple. We only have 60 seconds left, by the way, on this premiere. So we wanted to make it simple, but we wanted to give everyone the ability to get additional information on their ship. This is also going to make fleet builders a little bit easier to do in the future. As you know, we're going to bring back fleet builders for the St. Jude push that we're doing. So cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Inforunner execute says needs text alignment as an option. Yep, it's got the text alignment, but we may add some more. This literally just got done in the last few days. So this initial release, kind of consider it a little bit of a test release. See how it's going to go. Everyone, pop in the link down there for St. Jude again as well. Again, we'll have those QR codes ready for later tonight. The labels, if there is any issues with the information, I will be updating those. Again, I had to do a pass on all the ships currently in Fleetviewer, but I think I got them right. For crew size, I'll go ahead and tell you, we went with the highest crew number in RSI's website. So if it said 2 to 8, then we went with 8, just considering engineering and all that stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, everybody, we're waiting on the Starjump Academy premiere. I'll put that link in there as well. Again, make sure you follow that channel. Here we go. We have the countdown. Let me turn on our audio. Again, Starjump Academy will focus primarily on new players to Star Citizen. So this will cover things like how to get out of your HAB, how to get to your ship, how to turn the ship on, how to use the map, how to salvage, how all the basic 101 stuff. We're going to be assuming you don't know anything about Star Citizen. Okay. It's a quick teaser, but it's a cool teaser. I really like it. Here we go. sound's there. It's just a low audio. Yes. Very good, Mark. There it is, everybody. The initial teaser to get the channel active. Again, content is coming for this very soon. Like literally later tonight, there'll be another drop. And then I think later this week, another drop. But essentially, what this is going to be is it's going to be content from Starjump that is focused on the new player. So again, you have someone coming in the game, someone new or something, you're going to want to direct them to there. Please give that channel a follow, a subscribe. Really appreciate it. More to come on that. More to come. All right. So we've talked a little bit about, I want to go back to Starjump Fleetviewer real quick here. Alex just says, what is the point of the Academy? Just what I said, Alex. It is for the new Star Citizen player. There's going to be tutorials on there, how to get out of your hab, how to get to your ship, how to take off, how to accept a mission, how to use the map. It's all basic 101 stuff. We want to put it all in. It's think new player guide, but we wanted to put it all in one channel. So we're busy making content, and I think it'll be really cool. It's going to take us, a month or two to sort of get enough content on there to be self-sustaining, but it's coming. So our main Starjump channel definitely focuses primarily on the people that have been playing for a long time, the in and outs, the deep dives on certain things. Daniel, thank you for sending the javelin overhead. Appreciate it. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. But our Starjump Academy is going to be primarily focused on the new player. If any of you have ever been in the Starjump Discord or anything like that, you will know that we put a lot of effort into new players, helping them out. We really like Foundation Festival, for example, in game, which is all about helping new players out. So it's a big deal for us. Back when me and Ender ran essentially our very serious Arma 3 milsim unit, we were one of the milsim units that really focused on the new player experience and getting people ramped up into Arma 3, like the heavily modded Arma 3 environment. So we spent an inordinate amount of time on training manuals, training scenarios, whether that was medical training, radio training, all that kind of stuff. So we're big into that. And that's really what Academy is focused around. So anyway, going back to Fleetviewer, again, this is a new feature. We really hope you like it.
Thank you.
Nope. There we go. Arturius Plays just ignited the St. Jude Play Live alert. I just got that activated. Thank you very much, Art. Appreciate that very much. It works. Anyway, so the Carrack, I'm just using that as an example ship here. Obviously, this feature works for any and all ships. The good thing is that this is a system we can expand. We were originally trying to cull down the amount of customizable information. Again, I'll go back to one of the ethos for Star Citizen, okay? Or sorry, Star Citizen, for Starjump Fleetviewer, and that is simplicity, right? We wanted it to be easy to use and performance-based, okay? So again, I can turn it on down here for the Drake Golem. We wanted it to be performance-based, so we wanted you to be able to do everything in a way that didn't tax your machine, that wasn't overly complicated. When you click on something, all the controls are right here. You don't need to go into drop down upon drop down upon drop down. Through testing and through all you using this, we may find that we want to alter some of this. So while this is the live build out to starjumpfleetviewer.com, just know that we may change this based off feedback. We have a feedback channel in our Discord for Hangar Link. You can look at Hangar Link issues and you can leave a comment there. Make it respectful, of course. just leave it in there. Don't expect a reply. Just know that myself and Starlet do read those. The ones that we know we can tackle or get put into a priority list. The ones that are, something that we need to sort of work through might go into a different sort of list, like a low priority list. But ultimately, all of it gets corralled in some way. And, we do try to tackle them. It's just some of them get tackled at different times. So awesome, Mark. Glad you enjoy it. We have a Fleetviewer test site. Essentially, it is a version of Fleetviewer that only me and Starlet can access that has where we test new features and has new abilities and stuff like that. And in our testing over the last few days on the preview site, all this felt like it was working really nicely. So we felt it was best to go ahead and deploy it live and just see how everyone takes to it. Again, the cool thing too, though, I'll show you this. You may wonder why we had the length pop up, and the reason is we wanted it ultimately for people coming to it for the first time for this new update. We wanted the experience to be largely the same. So you come, you spawn a ship, it's the ship and the name as usual, but now of course you can do these additional things. So hopefully you all enjoy it. So there we go, Kraken. Made by Drake. It is a carrier, has a crew of 10, and SCU size of 3,792. So hopefully you enjoy this. It's a new change, but one I think it's a small change, but it's one I hope you think that I think you'll get some enjoyment out of. I know a lot of the other fleet viewers, like Starship 42 and Fleet Yards and stuff like that, already have some of this information built in. It's something we wanted to do for Fleet Viewer. It was just figuring out the best way to do it, and so that it worked within our system and stuff, and still be customizable, but still be easy to use and all that kind of stuff. I will say that when you click on this, you can't alter this stuff. This stuff is baked in. We're keeping this as something you can't really alter if CIG updates it. So if CIG updates the SCU capacity on a ship, or if they revise the crew amount on a ship, we will then go back and update the document that drives Fleet Viewer's numbers. So Volo says, I only ever use Fleet Viewer. Does Hangar Link include in-game purchases? Yes. So I'll take you real quick to Hangar Link. So if you go to Hangar Link, they're really tied together, Volo. So if I go to Hangar Link, if you install the Chrome extension, I've imported all my hangar data. So this is all my hangar data right here. This includes ships I own, ships in buyback. It tells you here if it's giftable, if it's meltable, what kind of insurance it has on it. It tells you the cost of it and the value, right? And how many you have. So, and there are filters. So I can go to ships, and you'll see here I have an ATLS that is giftable, an Atlas. It's meltable, has LTI, right? My Cutter Scout right here that I bought at IAE, you'll see that it is meltable and has 120 months insurance, but it's not giftable because I probably upgraded it from something. So all that is listed right here. And the cool thing is once you have them in here, and you can check out your buybacks as well. These are all my buybacks. These are my current pledges. I can also then go straight into Fleet Viewer and go to add hangar link ships right here, and it will populate with my current hangar. So it'll populate with my current hangar. Really, really cool. Don't forget, everyone in YouTube, if you're on YouTube, please go to the link pinned at the top of the chat if you want to donate for St. Jude. We are doing St. Jude Play Live right now. This is a big initiative for us. We have lots of giveaways. Don't go to that QR code. Actually, that's the wrong QR code. But we're going to be. Do I have the regular thing in here? Let me see. Let me switch out that for. Let me switch this out for the other thing. There we go. Okay. But we have all kinds of giveaways. Again, we're going to be doing. We got 2 Polaris Corvettes to give away over the next 2 months. One of those is going on right now. You can get in on that raffle. It's only a $100 buy-in for that. The money goes straight to St. Jude, everyone. It goes straight to St. Jude. Sick kids and their families suffering from cancer. This allows them to not have to pay a hospital bill all that good stuff. It's for a very good cause. The money, I'm going to make this very clear, the money does not come to Starjump at all. The Tiltify link that you just saw posted there in the Stream Elements announcement, or that's pinned at the top of the YouTube chat, those links are to Tiltify, and then Tiltify, so that your money goes to Tiltify, and the money then goes from Tiltify to St. Jude. It does not come to Starjump at all. We don't handle the money at all. We don't touch the money at all, anything like that. I do want to do a big shout out though. We are currently giving away, we have 3 things we're giving away. We're giving away an Elgato Stream Deck. That is courtesy of James from Icon City. That will come with an Icon City Star Citizen Icon Pack. We are also giving away a Misc Fortune. That is very generously donated by Lazy Donuts. Okay, this comes with a Sunspot paint and LTI. And we are giving away a Polaris. Now, these are raffle giveaways. You do have to donate to get a ticket for them. We're also doing a Polaris that will be given away at the end of this month, but you can go ahead and buy a raffle ticket now. That was donated by GearCon right in chat there. Grimka says, why does it say fundraiser fulfilled on top of each current raffles? That was because there was an initial goal of 100. This is our first day, Gear, so Ender's adjusting everything. We'll get the goals updated. So I think they were set to $100 as the goal. Zero, salute to you. Hope you're well. Our QR codes were a little messed up too, but we are going to have all that worked out for tonight's streams. Consider this the test run, Gearka. St. Jude stream, and then our streams tonight. Ender's going to be streaming D&D. I might stream a little Star Citizen. We're going to be rocking 2 parallel paths. We'll have QR codes all embedded on the streams that will work, everyone. If you're on YouTube, we have the Tiltify link pinned to the top of chat, and if you're on Twitch, all you need to do is follow this donation link that just posted now. Just go to that link and you can donate and select what you want your donation to apply to. Again, for the Fortune and the Elgato Stream Deck, we'll give those away this Saturday on Ender's Stream. Those are $15 buy-ins for those to get your ticket. That money, again, going to charity. And the Polaris, we have a $100 ticket buy-in on that. That will be given away on April 30th. So you have a month to get in on that one. So there you go. There we go. Yes. And again, everyone, really appreciate the patience here as we kind of get settled. By tonight, we should be a well-oiled machine. Okay, everyone, we went over JRDF and their new Saber Raven. And that's not what I meant to go to. Radium just donated $130 towards the Polaris. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that. What a legendary donation. Thank you very much. I'm giving you the salute for that one. That's a big one. Okay. Don't forget, everyone, we just went over JRDF. You want to go over there and check out their Saber Raven, which is currently on sale. So go to their website, check it out. Very cool. We went over the St. Jude prizes. We're getting more on that, especially tonight as we get turned into a well-oiled machine here. We went over Hangar.link and our updates to that now with the additional tabs that you can open up on ships, which is really cool. This is a long-requested feature, and we're glad to finally add it. Mayhemp, thank you very much for that follow. Salute to you. Salute to you. We're going to go over a few other things here real quick, everybody. Bear with me. Let me bring up the website here. We're going to go over, it's Triggerfish Day. It is April Fool's Day. It is Triggerfish Day, the day I hate the most. And it's the Honey, I Shrunk the Ships thing from Triggerfish thing for CIG today. Let's go to the website and look at what it is. Radium TX says, question, need to be present on stream to win. No, you do not, Radium. You do not, because your donation got you the ticket. Okay. So we can get in contact with you through the email and stuff on the donation link. So we're going to be able to get in contact with you there. So no worries there. You do not have to be present for the stream. I'm pretty sure that's what Ender told me, but I'm pretty positive I'm right on that. So no, you do not have to be there for the stream. If you win, you win. So yeah. Okay, Mayhemp just gave me a stretch Let me. Okay, I just stretched it out. Back just cracked a little bit. I feel better. I feel better. All right, here. Stand by, everyone. Juggling a few windows. Okay, here we go. Arena Commander, Honey, I Shrunk the Ships campaign. Yeah, so Vohel says, remember the Counter Strike maps like that. Yeah, there was a Counter Strike map, and I want to say there was an Unreal Tournament map like that. I didn't play Counter Strike, but I did play Unreal Tournament a lot. As a matter of fact, we played it at work. Did anyone play Unreal Tournament? I forget which one, but I think they had like a miniature map like this, if I'm not mistaken. But it's essentially Arena Commander in a hab. It's supposed to be inside a hab, which is why it looks all miniature. It says limited Arena Commander map. Tired of feeling small cog in a big machine. Okay. It says here, want to show that show the verse that you're a compact combatant, a miniature mauler, or a tiny trooper. Play on the Easy Hab map between now and April 7th, and you'll earn a downsized Spectrum badge after the event ends. Swerve pico asteroids, traverse countertop landscapes, and fire some itsy bitsy teeny weeny pew pews. Unreal Tournament 2004 had one. Yep, Krivicus, that's it. That's the one I played. So here's the cool thing, everyone. This is a real map. You can go in Arena Commander and play this. This is a real deal. You can play it. You're playing in the hab. And again, it's all within an easy hab. They got some funny patch notes down here. Torpedo burrito crumbs now fill your hunger to 100%. Makes sense. Pico is not actually larger. You're just able to see his true form while shrunken down. That's kind of a funny little nod, knowing that knowing that the Pico is sort of based off the space whales, and we know they're nice and big. So, by the way, everyone, I want to call it out real quick here. We have. I'm gonna drag this over real quick. We have. Here's our three rewards that you can currently buy a ticket for through St. Jude. Again, all that money going to St. Jude, none of it coming to Starjump. Elgato Stream Deck, Misk Fortune, and the RSI Polaris. But here's the great thing: we're only 49 minutes into this, and we're at $475 of a $500 goal. Okay, that's incredible. This is just the first stream. You're absolutely all legendary. Ender, I know, was a little concerned about this year about us being able to raise any money. And I think he gets like that every year. He gets a little concerned every year that we're going to have problems raising money. But I always have to remind him we're not going to have any problems because we have an absolutely incredibly generous family of community members, and I really do mean that. An absolutely incredible group of community members that make sure to donate to our causes, especially St. Jude, again, which is for charity endeavors. So, just a big shout out to you all. We're already at $475. Amazing, and it is. Yeah, I mean, Radium. The economy is tough, but and that's what's great about this is these donations going to St. Jude. If you don't know anything about St. Jude, I'm going to have all my alerts or all my information timers set up today that will put in chat more information about St. Jude. But remember, St. Jude, the kids and the families that go there that are suffering from cancer, they absolutely do not have to pay a hospital bill when they are at St. Jude. 100% do not pay that hospital bill, and that is through your donations. That is through your donations. So, Rhino457, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. My donations are kind of fast. Is there a way for me to lengthen those? They're really quick. I wonder if I can make those a little longer. I'll ask Ender about that. They're pretty quick right now. Alex, the fundraising campaign lasts all the way until May 31st, and we've got over 16 raffle prizes to win over the course of those 2 months. Right now, we just have the first 3. An Elgato Stream Deck, Misk Fortune, and a Polaris running currently. But 2 of those will be given away this Saturday. The Polaris ends later this month. But when those 2 end this Saturday, we're going to start 2 more. Okay, we have a ton of raffle prizes. Okay. But again, this is really cool. Couple known issues here. Players may occasionally become wedged between couch cushions. It's pretty funny, actually. Easy Hab lampshade brightness is currently set to surface of sun. It's pretty good. Elevator buttons currently require a party of four to push. That's pretty good. Yeah, so it's fun. But this one is kind of like half triggerfish and half real deal. Real deal. So you can actually go play this. So I would encourage everyone to go check it out. All right, I wanted to talk about this next thing. Hey, Volos, I know. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Speaking of Invictus, everyone, this is a little bit of a leak, but I feel pretty good that this is accurate. Feel pretty good about this. It does look like Invictus will be May 20th to May 31st this year at the Vision Center in Orson on Crusader. Again, I'm not 100% on this, but I feel pretty good about this leak. May 20th to May 31st, which means that Invictus will end when St. Jude Play Lives ends for us. And we're going to go out with a bang. And don't forget, we're going to be giving away an RSI Polaris. Oh, another donation. Eagles0013 with another $100 donation going towards the RSI Polaris. Thank you very much, Eagle. You're getting the double salute. Matter of fact, I'm going to throw up the double salute icon for that because it's deserving. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. We're at $590 already, people. It's incredible. Incredible amount. Absolutely incredible. I have no words for you all. I literally have no words. Incredible. So that being said, we're going to be able to go out with a big bang. Depending on what releases during Invictus as well, I might have a surprise thing for St. Jude as well, depending on a few factors coming into Invictus. But again, it's coming quick. It's going to be cool. Here's what I want to talk about now. Solomon, got to get in love with Orson. It's a nice place. It's not a bad place. It's a pain in the ass to bring a Polaris in because they always want to give you a docking collar, but it's not a bad place. It's not a bad place. Why are you not a fan of Orson? I'd like to know. I'd like to know, Solomon. All right, we're going to talk about this next thing real quick here, everybody. This is a big one. Okay. I know you all heard this. New reward, new referral system coming July 1st. I'd love to hear chat's opinion on this. Excuse me. I'd love to hear chat's opinion on this. Actually, bear with me, everybody. I'm going to fix something.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, we have another donation. Oh my gosh, Rhino457 donated $130 to the RSI player. Are you kidding? That is incredible. My gosh, Rhino, you're getting the double salute again. I got a bright light coming in on everyone. Hope that's okay. I need it to be able to see when my dog groomer's done. Ito Kairu donated another $100 for the Polaris. Oh my goodness. Double salute again. Should I just leave the double salute icon up because you all are legendary? Seriously, incredible. My goodness. I'm like blown away by you already at $820. I actually don't know what to say. It's incredible.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Everyone, be right back. Charrack, $15. Thank you very much. That's absolutely incredible as well. All the money coming in. It's amazing. This is going all to kids. I really can't get over it. Everyone, be right back. Let me check one thing real quick. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Oh my gosh, you all are amazing. Okay, let's talk about this next thing here. We're talking about the new referral system.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the donations keep rolling in. Eagle0013 with another $15 donation. Thank you very much, Eagle. Appreciate it. St. Jude and these kids are going to be very thankful for you all. This is a great start, everybody, an absolutely amazing start. And I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All of Starjump, again, we really appreciate it. Let's talk about the referral. I have been making content for Star Citizen for 6 years. No, sorry, 5 years. 5 years. And I have never gotten more than 3. There's my referral code, by the way, if you want it. I have never gotten more than 6 referrals. Can you believe that? It is so hard to go up the ladder. I never got my Gladius, which is 10 referrals, but that's okay. Not a big deal. But regardless, what's funny is that the way the referral system worked was, in my opinion, really unbalanced anyway. And they are coming up with a new system, new rewards, completely new ladder coming July 1st. The big kind of controversial news is that your current progress is going to be wiped. So if you're like 10 referrals away from a javelin, it's going to get wiped if you don't have it by July 1st. Now I'm being a little exaggerating here, but ultimately, this has made some people mad. I actually think this is a good thing. Let me explain why. From what they're going to be doing, execute, you've only got 22 referrals? That is insane. I would have thought Runner, I would have thought you with as much content as you do for as long as you've been doing, I would have thought you had hundreds. Oh my God. So, either way, they're going to have a new reward system, new ladder. Here's what I hope they do. I hope for the first 20 referrals you can get something small every time. A weapon for a ship, a FPS gun, some armor, a paint, whatever, right? Something new, just like you do with the 12 days of Christmas thing that they do during Luminalia, but something small every day. Maybe when you hit 10, you get something kind of big, 20, you get something big, but really pack in the rewards at the beginning. And then once you get past a certain amount, then it's like a new reward comes every 50 referrals, right? Because the reason is because if you're the type of, I'll just say it, content creator or streamer, because let's be honest, usually it's those that can get the big referral numbers. If you're one of those that can actually get 100 people to get referrals off of you because you ask, then you need to have larger spaces in between rewards anyway. And they should be bigger rewards. I'm all for a referral system. I really am. But for the average player, the average Star Citizen player, not a content creator, not a streamer, just the average person, you might get 2, 3, 4 referrals over 5 years, right? So really you should get an award every single referral up to a certain point. And they could, I think personally too, they could get kind of creative with this. Like there's no reason that you couldn't do, for example, let's say you get, Walker says, I have 8 and it took 3 years to get there, 2 away from the Gladius, so it hurts to lose that. Well, Walker, you have till July 1st to get those last 2 referrals. So you have till July, so just push it. But one of I hope they get creative with this. For example, I would love if maybe when you hit 10 referrals, you get a free LTI chip that you can apply to any ship, right? You get free LTI insurance that you can then apply to a ship in your hangar. Stuff like that, it's creative stuff. InfoRunners Execute says the referral system favors onboarding creators, not the veteran servicing level creators. That caters to those who have been here a while. Yeah, I agree. I really think though, if they weight the referral system to be more rewards at the beginning, it will encourage the average player to do it, because the average player will go, oh, I can get 5 referrals. I may have to work hard for it, but I can get 5 referrals. And then those larger rewards, they just space out a lot bigger. I don't have the current one. What's the current one? Let me look up here. 1 second. By the way, everyone, my dog will get dropped off here in a minute, and I'll have to grab her real quick. But so this is the current one. So right now you get a reward at 1, 3, 5, and 10. Even that's not terrible. It's just the rewards are garbage. Okay. And then it jumps to 25, then 42, I think just in reference to Squadron 42. Uh, Execute says, Starjump, can you tell Walker to contact me on Discord to help him with his Gladius? Yeah, Walker, let's get you in contact with Execute over on the Info Runners Discord, and maybe he can help with those last two referrals. But then it goes 42 to 75, 100, 200, 500, 1042, and then 2017. Again, weird referral numbers. The last one here, that Lieutenant General one where you get 2017 referrals, will get you an Aegis Javelin, which is pretty crazy. But they have a lot more here that they can add in. So first off, we can really pepper it with ships, and more interesting ships, to be quite honest with you. For example, 500 referrals to get an Anvil Terrapin, it's not worth it. The amount of work that you'd have to do is kind of insane. It's just insane. So what I hope for the first 20 points, you get a reward every. Oops! Everyone, give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I had to get the dog. Get the dog. Doggo time. Yes, it was doggo time. All right, here we go. Bear with me. Okay. My door's not shutting. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I hope they do rewards for the first 20, and then from there, maybe it then goes to every 5 referral points, then every 10, then every 20, 50, 100. I mean, they really could add a lot of these. They really could add a lot of these. There's no reason for there only to be this many. Make it a big program, really expand it out. If the whole point is to make an effort to bring new players in, then again, why not push it, and build out a bigger referral system? So again, this was the post by Xylo. Again, and he's not wrong. We're giving everyone a full 3 months notice so you can make that final push towards your referral goals. And by the way, everyone, I know I posted my my referral link. You don't need to bother. It's okay. I'd rather your money, if you're going to get an alt account, I'd rather your money go to St. Jude. So make sure you donate to the Tiltify link. Remember, everyone, if you're on YouTube, you're going to want to go to the link pinned to the top of the chat to donate there. If you're on Twitch, you'll go to the donation link in this post right here to donate to St. Jude. But anyways, yep. So again, don't forget, everyone, April 1st to May 31st, over 16 raffle prizes. Right now, we have a Misk Fortune for $15 buy-in and a Elgato Stream Deck. And that Misk Fortune, by the way, is from Lazy Donuts. So big thanks to Lazy Donuts. Might be in chat for that. In the Elgato Stream Deck with an Icon City icon pack, that is from James from Icon City. That is another $15 buy-in that, again, you can get from that Tiltify link. And of course, we have an RSI Polaris Corvette donated by the wonderful GearCon, who I believe is in chat. That will be given away on the end of this month on April 30th. There's a $100 buy-in from that. Again, you can choose which one you do when you go to the Tiltify link. The Elgato Stream Deck and the Misc Fortune, those will be given away on Ender's Stream this Saturday. Okay, those will be given away and rewarded this Saturday on Ender's Stream. The Polaris will be at the end of the month. So we're doing a Polaris for April. We're doing a Polaris for May. Okay, but we have a lot of other ships that we'll get to as the St. Jude campaign goes on. 600i, Carrack, Super Hornets, starter packs, Buccaneers, Hawks, Hurricanes, Gladius. We even have really cool Starjump Challenge coins. Matter of fact, do I have? Let me see if I have that. Oh, thank you. My amazing wife bringing me a snack. But we have, I want to see if I have something here to show you all. Bear with me. Do I have it? I probably don't have it ready. Things snuck up today. Do I have it ready? No, I don't have it ready. Anyway, I will tonight. No problem, Volos. Appreciate it. So again, there's a lot of stuff coming. We have a lot of things planned for St. Jude. Everything from episodes of Fleet Builders. Ender will be doing his D&D stream tonight, so you're going to want to check that out. I'll be playing Star Citizen probably, so you can check me out too. Doesn't matter. I'll be directing people towards Ender's D&D stream as well, and probably will raid him. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Expect a lot of Starjump content as we go. I am currently doing 2 new Shipyard VOD episodes, like pre-recorded episodes that I'm working on right now. They're going to be a little St. Jude themed as well. The first one's going to be on the Aegis Nautilus. The second one will be on the Genesis Starliner. Okay. So, real quick here. Okay, let's see here. Looks like we have something else. Let's bring this up here. Thank you, Execute, for sending this to me. Squadron 42 newsletter. I'm assuming this is April Fool's themed. How high am I? Donated $100 for the RSI Polaris. Thank you very much, How High. Appreciate that. Salute to you. You are now entered to win the RSI Polaris at the end of the month. How cool is that? And everyone, you do not have to be in the stream when the winner is chosen on April 30th for the Polaris to win. It's not necessary. I am eating, by the way. Sorry. This is my most casual stream ever. All right, March newsletter. Code breakers needed. Okay, so this is the thing. This is sort of the contest going on for the Vandal thing. I think this is actually, you sent them to me a few days ago, Execute, but I want to highlight it again here too. Go check this out if you haven't, everyone. You can enter this contest CIG's putting on, and it does allow you to buy a Vandal scythe. Or no, you will be rewarded a Vandal scythe, not buy, although it does feel like that. But regardless, this is really cool. It's just going on right now. It's your chance to win a Vandal scythe. I think they might have a few of these that they're doing, but they have rules on Spectrum. You want to go check that out. You have to decipher some Vandal tactical stuff. I think this is a really cool contest. I hope they do more of this. Again, the Vandal Scythe is going to be a pretty rare ship. The redesigned version of that using the final Squadron 42 asset, that will be released when Squadron comes out. So, okay. Yeah, Execute. I'm juggling a lot of windows. Here is the Steam page that is the April Fools for Squadron 42. Squadron 42, the first chapter. Yeah, there you go. Not much to say about it. It is what it is. It's probably the most obvious of the April Fools jokes, I would imagine. But I mean, at some point, this is going to be real, right? Not on Steam, but it'll be real in terms of the game will be on our launcher and you'll be able to buy it. I wouldn't doubt if they turn the launcher into a storefront, by the way. Very much how Battle.net launcher or the Blizzard launcher is. I have a feeling they'll change that to be a storefront where you can also purchase the game. So I do love this piece of key art that was used here, though. Just Mark Hamill semi screaming as if he's about to be blown out of the sky. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so the referral program, going back to that, big news right now. What is everyone's thoughts on that? What's everyone in chat's thoughts on that? I'd love to know. Love to know. Krivicus, it might be. I mean, they might put it on Steam. I don't really know what the plans are. I guess we'll find out more. The only issue, though, is I'm pretty certain that they're going to want things to be done through the RSI launcher. Now, there are games that you can still purchase on Steam that will launch in their own launcher. Ghost Recon, like the Ubisoft games do that. There's other games that do it. But I have a feeling this will be all on RSI launcher, if I had to guess. So yeah, I wouldn't expect it on Steam, but that's what I'm thinking is that it will be through the RSI launcher, or maybe you do have to buy it on the website, but then your RSI launcher will allow you to then access it. But right now on the launcher, where, as a matter of fact, let me open the launcher real quick. Yeah, the Warhammer titles do that. Yeah, so you can buy it through Steam, but it will still open in that launcher. So essentially, right here in the launcher, what you're going to do is you're going to have this tab's going to go down right here where it says game, and you're going to have Star Citizen, but you're also going to have Squadron 42. It's just going to be over here. I think they might add a tab up here, though, that says store, and you're going to be able to access the store right from there. That's what I think, at least. That's what I think. Oops. Bear with me. But anyways, any other thoughts on the referral system here? Town Scott says, "I've only ever referred one person, so not too invested." Yeah, I think that's probably a lot of people. Oops. Why am I getting some audio? Oh, okay. I'm getting someone talking. All right. There we go. I heard some kids talking in the background, or something. It sounded like kids.
That's me.
Ender popping in once again. How are you, bud?
Good, buddy. Hey, just wanted to pop in and say thank you to everyone who has donated. You guys are amazing. Wanted to remind everybody that is donating, if you haven't or aren't, please use your RSI email. If you haven't used your RSI email, do me a favor. Shoot me a message. I am on Twitch, or join our Discord and shoot me a message on Discord with your RSI email just in case, so that we can have that on hand in case you win, because that is how we're going to confirm that you are indeed real, by sending it directly to that RSI email.
Yep.
So please utilize that RSI email right away, okay, everyone?
Does it require them to enter their email when they donate?
It asks for it. It's not a requirement, but it does ask for it.
Okay, I'll make sure to keep saying
everyone to utilize your RSI email for if you enter a raffle.
But their contact information is on there, right, when they enter, so we can still get a hold of them.
It can be.
Okay.
It's supposed to be,
right,
but
we
they
should
can
probably
do
make
it
that a
anonymously.
requirement. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. The email is required, so they should. An email is a requirement, so I can.
Are they able to go back to their donations and put a note in after the fact?
I don't know. I've never donated that way, so I don't.
Okay.
I've never tried to go back to a donation.
Okay.
If they're not, they can get in contact with us. They can
Yep.
tell us, because I've got the information, they can
Yep.
tell us the name they utilized, because they'll know the name, and the email that they used, because
we can
I can pull
confirm it.
that information.
Yeah.
And we can get the RSI that way. So
Yeah.
we're able to confirm, but it's easier if you just use your RSI account.
Yeah. Exactly.
Guys, thank you. 950 of already 1,000.
We're already at $950.
That's
We've
awesome.
only been streaming for an hour and 17 minutes. That's a good start.
Yeah.
That's a good start, and we have lots of content coming again. We have an entire schedule of shows and content planned for the next 2 months, to be totally honest with you. We wanted to kind of get through today. Today is the kickoff day, kind of the test day to kind of get ourselves ready for this. Because things like the Tiltify link and stuff can't be created until today. That's why stuff wasn't like really pre-planned. Like, that's why we didn't just like turn everything on today. We had to like set it up today. All
of it had to be set up today. It was all.
So bear with
I
us.
apologize.
Hockett says, how does the donation work? If I add $100 to the Polaris, am I only entering for the Polaris giveaway or to all? You're entering for the Polaris giveaway. Yes. So make sure you choose the one you want to enter, and then, put your email in the notes for that, your RSI email, and you're entered for that giveaway. Go ahead, Ender.
And you can select multiple items. You don't have to select only one, and you can select if you want to enter the Polaris giveaway or raffle. I hate the word giveaway. Sorry. If you want to enter the Polaris raffle and buy multiple raffle tickets, or donate for multiple raffle tickets, you can. You just select the purchase more than once, right?
Yeah.
And it will offer you the chance to select how many tickets you purchase, or how many times you want that reward. And you can buy it 2, 3, 4, how many ever times you want that reward, and you will get that ticket that many times. And the tickets are unlimited, so you can get it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
That goes for all of the rewards.
Yeah. And again, you'll definitely leave your RSI email in the notes section of your donation, unless you're deliberately trying to be anonymous. But even in the notes section, put those notes in there for us if you don't mind. So if you're donating anonymous, maybe you can put in the notes, not trying to buy a ticket to a ship or whatever. That way we understand that. Again, as we get going in this, by later tonight, I think we'll have things a little bit more well-oiled and in place. I'll have the QR code floaters and stuff up on the streams.
Absolutely.
So we'll enter. And even going forward from that, we'll get into a little bit more of a well-oiled machine on this. So bear with us, everyone.
100%.
Really appreciate that early donation effort that has been made today. So, Ender, don't get in trouble at work.
I'm not. I'm working. So actually, the wife is working from home, so that's why I'm talking quietly. Is because I don't want to interrupt her work schedule.
Gotcha.
Grim, I just found some stuff that I will want to go over with you tonight, if possible.
Sounds good. We'll talk about it then.
That I'll need your help with, that I've never seen before for branding. So
sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go. Have fun. Thank you, everyone, for your amazing donations.
All right, everybody. We are going to jump in there real quick here. So Rixler, we do not have the Geo in there, and I'll explain why. And I'm gonna flip over to 3D real quick. Okay, so bear with me. We're gonna flip over to 3D real quick. How do I do that? Bear with me. Ding, there we go. So you're right. The Golem is in Fleetviewer. The Atlas Geo is not in Fleetviewer. Excuse me. Why is the Atlas Geo not in Fleetviewer? That's because it's not done yet. So we do not have Starfab working right now. Unfortunately, in the original Atlas is done with Starfab, so it's requiring me to manually do this. But the issue was I didn't want to I didn't want to do a version of the Atlas that was in my pipeline, and then we have the StarFab version for the other Atlas because they would look different, and I know I would get questions on why they look different. So for the implementation of the Atlas Geo, I'm having to kind of take a different step than I normally take, which is causing the delay. So what is that step? It's going to be called compositing is sort of what that step is called. So for the Atlas Geo, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be texturing out just the new parts of the Atlas that the Geo has that the regular Atlas doesn't. So that'll be
Thank
the mining
you.
arm. We have Anonymous donated $25 to the Misc Fortune. Do not forget now, everyone, do not forget to put your RSI email into your donation notes. Do not forget that. So we, I'm going to texture those parts of the backpack and the mining head, and then I'll have to render these out. I'll then have to open the old Atlas model that StarFab did and graft these things on through compositing. That way we retain the high fidelity look of the original StarFab Atlas export, but we have the Geo's new components on it. Okay, so that's requiring a little bit of effort on my part. So bear with me on that, but I do plan on getting to it. It is a priority. It is definitely a priority. I actually was working on my own Atlas mock-up with an enclosed hab, actually, which is right here. Originally, I was like, well, what if it had like a glass front, right? Like that one has. Right. I was wondering if you could do this kind of easily, or if like or if we built one that was just armored to the teeth, sort of like the one that is in Wickelow's shop, you know that, the one, the Easter egg one that's out. And I was thinking like, well, how would you do, like, how and why would you do that then? You know, why would you want an armored version? What would that look like? All that kind of stuff. So I was taking parts of the geometry here and just quickly doing some cutting and mesh work to sort of build out an armored version. There's the little cutaways for your arms to stick out. It wouldn't be totally enclosed, but I think you could enclose it quite a bit. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, I was messing around with it. Yeah, and then just change the arms out for guns. I think the entire back here would be something like, do y'all want to get a little crazy? Let's get a little crazy here. Let's get a little crazy. Bear with me. We're going to open, what am I looking for? We're going to open, is it this? Let's see. Trispone says, what do you use for compositing for your videos too? As this will probably just be Photoshop. Yeah, it'll be Photoshop. It'll just be Photoshop. That's the way I would do it. All right, so obviously I'm being ridiculous right now, everyone. So just bear with me. I think this is the best. There we go. This is obviously the April Fools we deserved and we didn't get. CIG, there's a free idea for you. Consider that one a free idea. Judicator says, can you tell me more about the fundraising? What is this? What is the site? Yes, I can tell you about the fundraising. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get into that. I'm going to bring up this right here real quick. We're doing a St. Jude giveaway, Judicator, that lasts from April 1st to May 31st. We have tons of raffle prizes. The way you get entered in on those is you donate money to our St. Jude Tiltify link. If you're on the web, if you're on YouTube, you're just going to go to the link pinned at the top of the chat. If you're on my Twitch here, you can follow this link here that's about to post under my, there you go, the Tiltify link. When you go to that link, you're going to be able to choose you're going to be able to donate, but you're going to be able to choose which reward you're donating towards when you donate. Currently, we're going to have 16 total over the campaign, but we have 3 running right now. The first 2, one is an Elgato Stream Deck with an Icon City Star Citizen Icon Pack. That'll be given away this Saturday on Ender's Stream. It is $15 to buy a ticket to that giveaway. The next one is a Misc Fortune with Sunspot Paint and LTI that is donated by Lazy Donuts. It is a $15 donation that gets you a ticket to that. That'll also be given away this Saturday on Industream. Last but not least, for the current running of prizes is an RSI Polaris Corvette. You can go to that Tiltify link. It's a $100 buy-in to buy your ticket for the RSI Polaris giveaway. That will be given away on April 30th. I'm not sure who's streamed yet, but it'll be April 30th. We will be giving that away. Again, just go to that Tiltify link that is posted right there by Stream Elements, and when you go there, you're going to see the 3 options you can donate under. Very important, everyone, when you donate is to, in the notes section, leave your RSI email. That makes it easier for us to verify and then send you the prize when you win. Okay. Thank you. Hopefully that clears it up. Judicator. Let's swing back to our fan-made ultimate mech right now. I feel pretty strongly about this. What do you all think? Let me know what you all think. I think this is ultimately the way to go if CIG is going to build out some sort of battle mech. Thoughts? Tell CIG to ship it, is what Lazy Donuts is saying. I will. I'll tell them to ship it. This is obviously the direction they needed to take with it's so ridiculous. With this, is there... Let's go ahead and bring in, what's that? Where's this one? Okay, stand by, everybody. Let's grab another model. Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
Oh, Rotar donated $15 toward the Elgato Stream Deck. Thank you very much, Rotar. Don't forget, too, that does come with an Icon City Star Citizen Icon Pack. Icon City is also one of our sponsors, so they're absolutely amazing and awesome. Big thanks to them. All right, everyone, we're gonna let's do this mech proud here. I think we're messing around. I think we're being a little too casual with this. Let's go into this. Oh, wait, no, what is that? That's an entire module here. We don't need that. I didn't know I was going to be playing like this today, but I like it. I like where we're going. All right. Let's see here. I got grabbing all those elements. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're going to group these. This is crazy. Has anyone ever been, have you all been to a Starjump stream like this? A kit bashing stream? Who here has been to a Starjump kit bashing stream? They're usually pretty ridiculous. Okay, we need to shrink this down just a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Let's put some temp colors up in this thing. Okay, there we go. I like where this is going. When I think of quality, this is what I think of right here, everyone. Been on a couple. Okay, good. I think we need to shrink this down. This is a little ridiculous, right? Oops. All right, there we go. I like where this is going now. I like where this is going. CIG. Free ideas for CIG here. There's your true battle mech here. We need to move this up, and we need to grab some geometry here. There we go. All right, everybody. There it is. Tell your friends. Novarian donated $15 towards the misfortune. Thank you very much, Novarian. Big salute to you. Do not forget, everyone, to leave your RSI email in the notes section of your donation. If you don't forget, you can just get in contact with us. We'll work it all out. Don't worry. We do have ways to check this and confirm that it's you. There we go. I mean, I don't know about you all. April 5th is the giveaway, by the way, for the Misc Fortune and the Elgato Stream Deck. April 5th for those, and April 30th for the Polaris. April 30th for the Polaris. Lots of other giveaways coming, though. Lots of other giveaways coming. Yes, I'm eating lunch here while I'm talking to you all. I hope you all don't mind, but it's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Rotar says, second stream of Starjump I've seen. Last one was the giant repair ship we're working on. Yeah. Just to alert everyone on that, I will be getting back to the giant repair ship next Tuesday. Thought I was going to be this Tuesday, but I didn't have time to work on the geometry. So it'll be next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we will finish up the Argo capital repair ship. Okay? Next Tuesday. If that's something you were sort of following along on and we're really enjoying, that'll be next Tuesday. Next Tuesday for that. Okay. Starfinder just says, what the mech did I just walk in on? We are playing around and being completely ridiculous right now. MT Stunner, come on, Grim, just make a model of the Cyclone MT that transforms to a fighting mech and be done with it. Yes. Yes, that would be the easy way to go, Stunner. No, that'd be actually a good idea. We need some Transformers, I think, in Star Citizen. Pappy Boy says top heavy. I think he's fat shaming our mech. Pappy Boy, are you fat shaming our mech? Is that what's going on here? Pappy is totally fat shaming our mech. He knows it. I know it. Okay. Now, let's get to work. This is so ridiculous. Okay, we need to grab the missiles. Oh, no, that's an instance. We don't want the instance. That's also an instance. Why is that an instance? Oh, wait a minute. No, this is what we want. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Something just happened. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Who was that? Death and Rebirth just followed. Thank you, Death. Appreciate that. Salute to you. Member of the Pink Cat Squad. Also doing St. Jude Play Live. Doing good work for the kids. Thank you very much, Death. Appreciate you. Why is my brain failing? Okay, here we go. So let me group these objects, everyone. And then we'll grab this and we'll bring this over to our mech here because we're having a hell of a time. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Let's go back to our Nova. Let's grab the missile launcher for God's sakes, if we can do it here. Paste that. Okay. Am I doing something wrong here? Okay. Now, if any of you have friends at CIG, you obviously need to get on the horn with them. Past Rider just subscribed for 29 months in a row. Past Rider, salute. Appreciate that. Really do. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Thank you very much, Past Rider. Okay, we're going to need to calm these missiles down. These things are ridiculous. I think let's give it some paint. Let's go ahead and give it a paint job here. You all thought you were coming to Starjump today to do something serious. I know you did. But you were wrong. Okay. Is this Optimus desync? Yes, yes. I don't know about you all, but who feels this needs to go into Fleetviewer? I'm gonna totally make Fleetviewer irrelevant when it comes to seriousness. Okay, there we go. I'm digging it so far. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think John Crew. I don't know. I think you should just add me to the ship team at this point because ew, things are getting good. It's so dumb. Let's keep going. Listen to me. I'm like I'm doing something really amazing here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I've got this all under control. Let's see here. Primary turret debris. Why is this called turret debris? Oh, it's the entire turret. Okay. This is the game model, by the way, everyone. That's why it's all parts and pieces. Secondary turret. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. And we'll go back to our mock-up. And let's go ahead and bring it down. It's going to be scaled too big. We need to go to 10. That's too small. 50 sounds good. Actually, we don't need... You all thought you were coming here for something serious today, didn't you? Okay, here we go. Let's go to mid access center, execute. All right, that's not working properly. There we go. Okay, let me move this up here. Should we add this to Fleetviewer when I'm done? Starlet is probably going, oh my God. Graham, we're trying to do a serious Fleetviewer here with new features that we just showed off earlier today that everyone really likes. Starlet. By the way, everyone, Starjump Starlet is in chat. Make sure you give her a big salute. She's the one that got the new features into Fleetviewer. Our additional labeling, which is very appreciated. So make sure you give Starlet her due. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this all. Just throw a text. We're just going to throw a texture on it here. Oops, there we go. There we go. Cool. All right, there we go. I mean, I don't know about you all, but it can mine, and it can blow the stuff up. I mean, I think we're onto something here. Empty Stunner says, do you still have a model of the Reclaimer Claw? That would be awesome on this Mac. I do. I do still have that, actually. Should we open that? Let's render this up real quick, see where we're at, and then we'll do that. Everyone, by the way, thank you for all your donations coming in. We are at $1,005 already, and we're only an hour and a half into the stream. That's absolutely incredible. You all know I appreciate you all. We have both our YouTube community with the Tiltify link pinned to the top of the YouTube chat and my Twitch community hanging out today. Really appreciate that. The donate link just come up again. Don't forget to get in on that on the 3 current raffles that you can get in on with your donations. Again, I want to remind everyone, none of that money comes to Starjump at all. Zero. It goes to Tiltify, and then Tiltify sends it to St. Jude. We don't touch any of the money. It doesn't come to us in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Okay. Ender is going to be adding all the raffles, actually. Ender, you're going to need thumbnails for those. I'll be able to start working on those after this stream, by the way. I'm assuming you can add those later. And I will need the new QR code, by the way, Ender. The new QR code is pretty important for me to get all that rest of the stuff. And yes, don't forget to like the stream. MCD, thank you very much. Absolutely amazing. Appreciate it. Overthinking says, on a side note, are liveries coming to Fleetviewer sometime in the future? So we do have some liveries, right? But we don't have everything. So for example, if I, you may wonder what is the rhyme or reason. So for example, by the way, you're seeing some of our new labeling here in Fleetviewer, which is awesome. Thank you, Starlet. One good example of this is the Expanse. We have the Expanse, the regular Expanse, and we have the Stardust variant. Honestly, it really comes down if the ship is set up in a way from a holo viewer standpoint to see if, like, it really just depends on how easy it is to retexture and do the alternate color schemes for it. If it's straightforward and easy, then I will do the livery. It's a little bit more challenging when CIG will release a ship, like a new concept ship or a new flight ready ship, especially, and it's got like 6 liveries, because flight ready
Thank
ships
you.
come through. Texas Horny Toad donated a $100. Texas Horny Toad, thank you very much. Hope things are good down in Texas and that you are indeed, okay, I've said too much. But there you go. Thank you very much, Texas. Appreciate that. Going towards the RSI Polaris. Big old donation. I'm going to go ahead and give you the double salute icon there. Classic Grim double salute icon. Thank you so much, bud. Everyone, don't forget, if you donate, try to leave your RSI handle in the notes section of your donate. If you don't, we'll be able to verify you and get in contact with you, but just try to remember that. In my QR codes that I have up later for tonight's stream and stuff, I'll have that in there. But again, that's how currently the liveries work. It's more of a if we can. We have to be careful of that, though, because if we try to do all of them, it really means we have to go back and we have a massive backlog to do. We try to just do ones that are either one-offs for concept ships or that, again, just through the act of texturing them, are easy to do. It just depends on a lot of factors. Originally, when we were developing Fleetviewer, we were hoping to do a system that allowed you to alter the colors using some sort of like cryptomat sort of thing. But it just, in my testing, it didn't really totally work very perfectly, and a lot of that had to do with the way metal textures and stuff appeared. So, hold on one second, everybody. One second, everybody. GearCon just cheered 100 bits. Thank you, GearCon. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So again, yeah, some liveries are coming. I'd like to expand that more, but it's a little tricky, and we try to do what we can. So, all right, here. Okay, here. All right. So that being said, let me kind of go back here. Got too many windows. I dig where this is going. Should I save this? What do you think? Is our mech turning out to be something worth a shit? I like it. Someone asked me about the Reclaimer Claw, though. Let's go grab that. Let's grab that real quick. Let me go into my files. Aegis. Reclaimer. Does anyone remember the Reclaimer Claw? You all remember the Reclaimer Claw, right? Here we go. Looks like it punches above its weight. It does, Ninja. It does. Okay, here we go. Oh, here's the massive, here's the big boy. Here is the big boy. Thank you, Ender, for sending that QR code. Appreciate it. There is the claw. Let's stand by here. This is an old model. Is this animated? I can't remember. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, everyone. Does everyone remember the claw and the cutters? There they are. That's how it was sort of originally going to be. Doing their thing. Kind of cool. So you're saying we need this claw on our mech. I like the way you think. Let's grab it. Claw. Okay, we're going to go over to our mock-up. All right, let's paste her in here. Oh God, it's huge. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty big. Okay, let's shrink it down here. It's still big, even at a fraction of the scale. gosh. Okay, here we go. Something a little bit more doable here. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. Okay, this piece. So if we bring all that into here and turn off the main armature, bring this claw into something like this, right? And then this here we need to delete. Oh, thank you very much, Cause for Concern, for that follow. I appreciate it. Salute to you. Appreciate all the follows, everyone. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate that. Okay, here we go. All right, now this thing is downright freakish. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, nope. Okay, we need to move our claw forward. It's not quite right. I know the Starjump peeps are probably in here going, what the hell is Grim doing right now? Everyone, this is how your favorite ship is made, okay? Okay, we're just cutting pieces off here. Okay. We don't need these little cutter arms. Let's take those off. There we go. Okay. So now our mech has let me bring now our why is that still not working? Stand by. Stand by. There we go. Now our mech has extendo arm. What do you all think? Little rotating arm action. I dig it. So it can reach out and inappropriately grab weapons off of dead bodies. Okay. You know what? Someone call John Crew immediately. We're done. I've now left my mark on Star Citizen. Camright says, I think my girlfriend has that attachment. Oh, let's see here. What else we got here? Can you do the Liberator? Camright, what do you mean? Can I do the Liberator? What does that mean? Let me know what that means. Can the arm move up and down? So not on this one because this model is not rigged. This is not the actual game model of the Atlas. This is the HoloViewer model. So it's not rigged at all. It's just one mesh. Just one mesh, unfortunately. VMXCO says, I have a Liberator rework I need to pick back up. Oh, that'd be cool. The Liberator is one of the worst models in Fleetviewer, actually. And that's because its HoloViewer model is garbage. GearCon just, oh my goodness, GearCon just cheered 1,000 bits. Holy moly. GearCon, thank you very much, everyone. I want to do a big thank you, actually, to all of our St. Jude donors. We have James at Icon City, who has donated a Elgato Stream Deck with an Icon City site icon pack. We have Lazy Donuts, who's donated the Fortune with Sunspot paint. We have other donators as well, by the way. When we get to their raffles, we're definitely going to thank them, people like Bingo Winchester and stuff like that. And then obviously a huge thanks to GearCon as well. GearCon really broke the bank with quite a few donations, including our RSI Polaris that is currently going on. Again, if you go to the donate link on YouTube, that's pinned to the top of chat, or if you're on Twitch here and you go to the donate link that is in this Stream Elements message here regarding St. Jude, boom, there it is. You can go in there, donate. It's $15 for either the Stream Deck or the Fortune to get a ticket for that, or $100 to get a ticket for the Polaris. That money going straight to St. Jude, straight to the kids who need it, who are suffering from cancer, them and their families. Does not come to Starjump at all. But you can buy a ticket for those giveaways. The Elgato Stream Deck and the Fortune will be giving those away this Saturday on April 5th. Again, donated by Lazy Donuts and James from Icon City. And then our RSI Polaris, very wonderfully donated by GearCon here in chat. Everyone give GearCon and Lazy Donuts a salute. Donated by GearCon, that'll be given away on April 30th. Okay, you do not have to be in the streams to win, but when you donate on Tiltify Link, make sure you choose the right ship or item that you're donating towards, and leave your RSI handle, your RSI email, preferably your RSI email, in the notes section of your donation, so that we can just a little bit more quickly identify you and confirm you. Again, more info on that coming soon. So, what do you all think, everybody? Do you think our battle mech is turning out well? Do you think I should just send this to John Crew and say you're welcome? Send this over to Ben. I'll send this to Ben Curtis. I'll just make a big post over it and just say you're welcome. Open up the wallet. Because I think there's going to be a lot of people purchasing this bad boy. And that quickly, you've got a new Star Citizenship vehicle. Obviously, they put a lot more thought into it than that, people. Okay, everyone, let's switch back here to the full face grim look here. It's been a fun day. It's been a fun initial stream. We're going to have a lot more prep tonight. Ender, who you can obviously find over here, will be doing a D&D stream on his channel. You want to go check that out if you're a D&D fan, or you just want to hang out and see all the shenanigans over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I will probably be streaming Star Citizen tonight, probably. So you'll be able to catch us both. I will probably raid Ender as well, but we'll be doing both be pushing donations. The goal here is to bring as much money into St. Jude as possible, and we should have our QR codes and everything properly set up by then. I'm going to have a QR code that's up the entire time that you'll be able to grab a lot easier moving forward, with all the appropriate language. Again, this is definitely just the first stream that starts off our St. Jude theme, our St. Jude campaign for April and May. I do plan on having a calendar graphic made probably sometime later today, so you'll probably see it on the streams. That calendar graphic will highlight what raffles are going on at what time. Okay. But it's also possible Ender has already set up the Tiltify that when you go there and donate, you will see that already. So I'll have a visual representation of that, so you will understand what raffles are happening and when. Okay, someone just who donated on the old Tiltify? Did I miss it? I missed it. Who was it? I had something up. Sorry, I had a different window blocking me. Let me know who that was, chat. Who just donated? I need the alert to stay up a little longer. Doesn't look like bot commands are working on YouTube. No, they're not. They're not. Stream Elements only allows me to tie in one MCD. That's why I have the Tiltify link pinned to the top of chat. Thank you for the donation. Center55, is that who donated, Ender? Thank you. Center55, thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. Salute to you. You've rated me in the past. You're absolutely incredible. If you're on Twitch, everyone, definitely go check out his channel. Again, obviously just been an incredible amount of support, so really appreciate that. I want to go to the Tiltify link real quick because I want to show everyone something. We've been streaming for 2 hours. And actually pause, stand by real quick. That is my track IR, bear with me. I want to swing over to this page here. We've been streaming for 2 hours, everyone, and we have already raised $1,120. That's incredible. $1,120. That is through your donations. This money going straight to St. Jude. Okay, that's incredible. I want you all to sort of give yourself a salute right now. If you're in chat right now on either YouTube or Twitch, I want you to all do an 07. Give yourselves a proper salute. Give yourselves that support. You're really incredible, really amazing. I mean, again, this is all going to kids, all going to charity. You're all incredible. I really can't put it into words. I'm kind of garbled voice right now because a garbled language here, grammar, whatever you want to say, because I cannot talk because of the generosity. It's that good. So yes, pay attention, by the way, if you haven't already, you will want to go to our Twitter. Make sure you go to our Twitter. By the way, follow us there. I'm going to have lots of announcements, new content announcements, all kinds of stuff. If you're over on YouTube, follow us on YouTube, subscribe over there. Please like and thumbs up the videos. They really help the algorithm. I can't say that enough. If you're on Twitch, please give me a follow. Please, please, please. It really helps. Give Ender a follow as well. He's going to be streaming the same Starjump St. Jude stuff as well. Okay. He's going to be doing a lot of content as well, including his D&D night tonight. Okay. With that, I think we're going to send it over to... We're going to send you to someone who's just been pretty awesome lately. Awesome dude. I want you to give him some Starjump love. Really, really nice person. I jumped in a chat of his and we just sort of became fast friends. So I want you to, Yuvway says, where do I donate? Yuvway, you were going to go to this link right there. It just popped up. There you go. Thank you, Bingo. Thank you. You're going to go to that Tiltify link. You choose the ship. You donate based off the ticket price there, $15 for a Fortune or Stream Deck ticket, or $100 for the RSI Polaris ticket, and you and make sure you put your RSI email in the notes section of that donation. Okay, make sure you do that. Pretty important. Pretty important. But really appreciate that. My thing is messing up here. But yeah, a lot more raffles to come. Thank you very much, Uvwe. Really appreciate that, everybody. Don't forget Ender's D&D stream tonight. I'll be streaming Star Citizen tonight. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to send you over to a really cool person. Make sure you give them some Star Citizen love. Really nice guy. Sending you over to Citizen Spooner. Everyone, do something kind for a stranger. Thank you so much for your generosity for sick kids and their families suffering from cancer. This money going straight to St. Jude. You're all legendary. Thank you very much. I'll see you all tonight. Thank you again. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.